Hey there everybody, and welcome to a very special episode of Let's Play Super Mario World. Today we're taking on Bowser himself, but before we do that I'm going to give you the lowdown on this rather interesting castle. It's not a maze or anything like you're used to from Bowser levels, but it's pretty interesting. So let's jump on in and I will show you the layout, give you the lay of the land. So right away you can see that this is a different kind of stage. We got a 1 right here slamming into it with a friggin' door. We got a bridge, a 2, and a door, a bridge, a 3, and a door. I think you see the pattern that is arising here. Then we got 4 and then a brick wall. And this is pretty much the pattern or how the layout of Bowser's Castle in this game is that it is 4 different doors with 4 branching different paths beyond them, and then a common area, and then 4 more doors, 4 more rooms beyond those that are differing from each other, and then a common area before you get to Bowser, I believe. And today it is my intent to show you each room individually, and they are in varying difficulty. Some are easier, some are quite a bit harder. So I'm going to show you every single room, then I'm going to do one full run straight through what I think is the easiest path. But of course you can watch this video and decide for yourself which one you think's easier, which one you think's harder, and do it that way. But without further ado, let's stop beating around the bush and jump into room 1 here and just get ready to run through this. This stage is kind of tricky. This room, rather, is kind of tricky. You can get hit pretty easily from those fireballs because you're spending most of your time trying to watch and make sure that you don't get crushified. Now, I did take that hit there, which is really friggin' lame. Oh, there's one right there, too, that I forgot about. So there you go, and then you are in number 5. So 1 is not too hard. I will see you guys in room number 2. Alright guys, we are back in room number 2. This room is a personal favorite of mine. You can get a few more lives before finally taking on Bowser if you feel like going through and hitting those guys on the head. Like we have done that before. So I think you can get a couple lives there, maybe 2. And there you go. That's it for room number 2. Pretty easy. I think pretty universally people are going to find that to be the easiest room, but you never know. Alright, next time we're going for 3. Alright guys, room number 3. Quite a bit harder than room number 2, but not much in life is easier. The only thing really to be wary of in this room is that you can only go up or down these specific white ones, the white sheets with the holes in them. That's pretty much all you have to know for this room. Otherwise, it's not too hard. You can take some cheap hits there because it'd be kind of hard to see your enemies, so it's always a good idea to pick one of these up and carry them around for a little while. Just kind of knock anybody out of your way. But don't carry him around for forever because he actually will get right back up again and attack you. So there you go. That is room number 3. Not too tough either. Alright guys, here we are in room 4. This room is not too tricky as long as you take your time and plan your jumps. Don't let the level design or anything scare you into doing some hasty moves, and you should be fine. Just don't wait and construct your plan while you're waiting on those moving blocks, because in this section those moving blocks will push you right off most of the time. But just plan it through, and it's actually a really short area, pretty easy to get through. Let's go straight into number 5 and see what we've got going on here. This is actually one of my least favorite rooms. It can be a real killer. You gotta start running at just the right time. I actually chickened out a little bit there. You really have to just get the timing down for when to run. We should pretty much have it. There you go. But like I said, you really have to go right when you can clear it. On its way up, just as it is passing Mario's head, you have to just take off like a shot, run under all of them. That's pretty much the only way to get through that section unscathed. That's a real killer. You can lose quite a bit of lives trying to do that one. So that's it for room 5. I'll see you on room 6. Alright guys, here we are in room 6, the underwater room. This room is just a goofy gopher of a room. It's pretty terrible. Not a whole lot of fun. Pretty easy to take a hit in this room, actually. You got dry bones throwing stuff at you. You got freaking demon fish trying to gobble your goodies. It's a rough room. You got spike walls coming at you. It can be pretty tough to get through here. But if you're patient and careful, you should be able to make it through without too much trouble. And then of course we can take out this dry bones by doing that, which is nice. Go up here quickly. You have safe spots right there, but only momentarily, so don't get too comfortable. You have to wait for this, really plan this one out. It can be pretty hard to not take a hit here, to be honest, because you're also dealing with the, see, I tried to duck under it. You can actually duck under that without a problem, you guys, but you do have to walk that. So the timing was just a little bit off for me. Just duck under there and you should be okay. But they do actually give you that mushroom as well. So I will see you guys in room 7 now. Alright guys, here we are in room 7, the Bowser statue room. The gray statues are going to spit fire at you, and these gold statues right here are going to just jump. They don't spit fire, so don't be worried about getting burned by them, but they will try and crunch you with their big old feet. So be a little bit careful around them. But there you go. Not too bad. Pretty easy to get through. We got one more room to go, so I'll see you all in room 8. Okay, guys, here we are in room 8. We've got some friggin' jumping bills here trying to get to us. Pretty easy to avoid if you just let them jump over you. But that one's trying to chase us, and there you go. That is it for those rooms. Don't really want to take that hit right there. And so let's meet back up at the front of the castle and just go through and take a run at this thing. Alright guys, now that we are equipped with knowledge, and of course, as we know, knowledge is power, we are finally able to take on Bowser. I think I've formulated a strategy that's going to get us to him with relative ease. So let's go right on in here. We're going to be jumping into door numero 20 and just taking a crack at this. Boom! Oh man, almost got hit. We're not getting any lives from these punks. I don't really know how many you can get. I haven't counted how many turtles there are over here, how many Koopa buddies you can punch, or jump on, or, well, not jump on, but you know what I mean. You can't punch them. That's not going to give you an extra life. We could take door number 5 here. That's not too hard. Once you get the timing down the first time, you pretty much have it. But actually, I think that the easiest to avoid is either 7 or 8. Now, they may be the easiest, but probably not the most fruitful. It is worth noting that if you can make it through 6, without taking a hit, you'll actually have an item, which would be pretty useful in the fight against Bowser, at least leading up to the fight with Bowser, so that you can kind of go in with full strength. But we're not too worried about that right now. I think we can take him on, you guys. So here is the remaining portion of this game, which is going to be you running through here with this friggin' disco ball. This is the second half of Bowser's Castle. You got this little disco ball here, and I don't really know. You're using it to guide your way. Bowser likes to get down and get funky, apparently, and there you go. That's pretty much it. I guess you have to do that in the dark if you haven't hit all the blocks, or whatever color block that was, but yes, not too tricky. And once we go through this door, we're going to be taking on Bowser himself. So get ready, guys. Here we go. Epic boss battle time. This is actually a pretty tight boss battle. We'll have to see if I have the skills to withstand Bowser's onslaught here, because he's pretty tough in this one. He also looks freaking like a goofy gopher nut, though. Like, he looks messed up. Like, seriously disturbing. Yeah, he jumps back and forth like a punk. Then he's going to give us some ammunition, which is nice of him. It is important that you guys realize that you cannot, you jerk, hit him from the underneath. So you have to throw it up and then actually get a hit in on him. Like that. I should also point out that these things will come back to life on you, I'm pretty sure, so you don't want to hold on to them forever. God, you're an asshat. But this is pretty much just a fight with Bowser. This section's not too hard. He's going to fly back and forth, which can't hit you. Then he's going to throw out two guys, try and pretty much run you into them. God, I throw him up like too high or something. I don't know. Crap. Gotcha. Haha. We're getting this down now. Alright, so you get 2 hits in on him. He's gonna do that crap, which doesn't really do anything. And then these fireballs are gonna come down, which are just no fun. You don't want fireballs coming down on you. There's a lot of safe spots though, and then Princess Toadstool is gonna throw us a goodie, which is really nice of her to do. Stop it, Bowser, you asshat. Boom! Oh, come on! It came back to life just at that moment, which is terribly baloney. If you go ahead and, oh god dang, use your spin jump on these, you're not going to get hit by them, so that's the easiest way to avoid that. I don't want this guy to come back to life on me. Screw you, Bowser. How's that taste? This fight's not really super hard, but it's pretty, I mean, it's pretty epic considering that, you know, in Mario 1 and 2, you just had to run and hit a friggin' thing. So, I mean, that's pretty easy to avoid. If you just try and jump over it, you can actually avoid it too. Let me try. Yeah, see, so just jumping over it's fine, but if you spin jump, you can bounce on it, which affords you a little bit more wiggle room to try and avoid Bowser floating around up there like a crazy goose. Like a crazy goose head. I think he's going to take 4 more hits. Not from when we hit him. I think he takes 6 hits total. So, there was 2 at the beginning there. 2 right now to get him to do his fireball thing again. Yeah, I think he takes 6 total, to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure. She's gonna give us another mushroom, which is nice of her. She's a good girlfriend. He's a little bit tougher now because he's gonna be stomping on us. He's gonna try and flatten us, which is can be a little bit tricky. Once again, there are quite a few safe spots though, and they're pretty easy to divine, so boom! That should be it, I believe. And yes, 6 hits will do him in. And our princess falls down to us in glorious fashion. Hello, she's got a goofy looking face right now, but hey, Mario likes the butterfaces, whatever. Mario's adventure is over. Mario, the princess, Yoshi, and his friends are going to take a vacation. Well, that's good. They deserve it. It's been a rough ride through this game. We get some pretty fireworks. Look, it's pretty. They're all fireworky. Oh, my goodness. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Oh, what an explosive ending. Because they're fireworks. They explode, you guys. Hilarious. It wouldn't be a Technovolver LP if I didn't make a terrible pun. Oh, but there you go. Man, give you the lowdown on the castle in that episode, and we ran through, beat Bowser fairly simply, actually. It was pretty awesome. Yoshi's got his eggs back from all the Koopalings, the Koopa kids that we defeated, and now we get to watch some sweet credits. Backgrounds, you know, showing you different backgrounds from the different levels. You know, program director, Toshihiko Nakago. I mean, he's my favorite program director. He's a great guy. Is Toshio like short? I don't know, probably not. That's probably offensive, I don't know. Background programmers, they program the background, you know, map programmer, program the map. You know, it's just pretty straightforward in these games, gotta be honest with you, the older games. It's also not like 90 pages of just voice acting, like Random Guy 3 or dog barking, you know, you're just like, I don't really need to know who voiced the frickin' trucker who screamed, get out of the way, you know, but whatever. Pretty awesome music, you know, to celebrate our victory. It's pretty exciting, you know. This music is, you know, just crescendoing in all the right places. But yeah, guys, I mean, hopefully you enjoyed our run through the story mode of this game. I mean, I'm calling it story mode, but that's even before stuff like that was really even thought of. But we've beaten Bowser, and now we only have a couple challenges waiting for us, and of course I will be tackling those. This is a 100% walkthrough. Don't think it's not. There are the Yoshis freed from imprisonment, running around, being happy. They're super stoked to see us. And there we go. Freaking baby Yoshis. Look at them popping out. All the babies. Oh, baby Yoshis. So there you go. That's a happy ending if ever I seen one. And Mario just be like, "Yeah, son." Yeah, you throw your gang signs up, Mario. And then here's just all the enemies that you kicked the shit out of while you were playing. You know, Bob-ombs. We jumped on a couple of those. Lackatoots were running around. Amazing Flying Hammer Brother. It's pretty good. Jumping Piranha Plant, which is just a friggin' floral miracle. Sumo Brother, Monty Mole, Poke, Bullet Bill, of course. We jumped on our share of Bullet Bills, I'll tell you what. And jumping all over those sons of guns. Bonsai Bill, Rex, Mega Mole with his friggin' shades. He wears his sunglasses at night like a true champion. Us, pretty exciting. This is a long ending though. Damn. But I want to stay with you guys through it all because that's what I do here on my Let's Plays. Hopefully you enjoyed the walkthrough of the castle. I tried to make it as comprehensive as possible. Hopefully, you know, you guys got some information that'll help you beat this game for yourselves. If you haven't played this game or you haven't beat this game, it's a fantastic game. If you played it and given up, didn't decide to 100% it, it's actually very rewarding to play through the bonus levels and the more difficult stages as well, because it's just, it ramps up the difficulty, and it's really back when games were all about that sense of, you know, joy or sense of completion that you got from 100%ing a game just for the sake of beating everything in it. Before all these trophies and everything. And this game is truly a testament to just the draw that a game can have without really having, you know, the trophies and everything like that. So definitely, if you've never played this game, which would be shocking to me, please pick it up. It's on the Wii Shop channel. It can't be too much money, I don't think. It might be $5, but don't quote me on that. But it's very easily accessible on the Wii Shop channel. I mean, if you have a Super Nintendo, the cart cannot be too expensive. Again, I'm not sure on the price. Probably should have checked that out. Then we get to look at the Koopa Kids and Bowser himself. Very awesome game. Actually, really good ending for this era. That animation's really cool right there. But yeah, you guys, hopefully you enjoyed this LP. I don't want to blather on for too long because I know this is running a little bit long already. But hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I hope you did. Stay tuned for more Super Mario World coming in the next few days, and I will see you there.